Okay, in this video we will learn a special display property which is called display none. Okay, so whenever we want to just disappear some element from the website or from the HTML document, we can use this CSS property. Okay, so let's use that and let's see how that looks. Okay, so before moving forward, what I'll do, I'll just get rid of these things, get rid of get rid of these as well. Okay, so we will have a clean slate, and once again setting the box sizing to border box as well. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll just remove everything inside of this HTML body. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll do a h1, and this is a heading. Okay, then before the h1 I'll add a span, which is the inline element. This is a span, and copy that and paste down below as well. This is a span. All right. Okay, now what I can do, I can go here h1, and I can set up many of the things, something like border of 5 pixels, solid blue violet. Okay, set and go to the website. Okay, go to the HTML. As you can see, so there is our heading. For this one, what I'll do, I'll just comment out this one as well. Okay, this might be a little bit confusing to you. Okay, all right, so here it is. So there is a span, there is another span, and there is our heading. Now what I can do, I can just go here. So now if I want to vanish this particular h1 completely, what I can do display of none. Okay, and there it is. So the h1 is totally gone, and as you can see, the spans are inline element, so the spans are inside of the same line. Okay, I can achieve something similar with a different property, which is the opacity. So what I can do, I can do opacity of 0.5, for example. So here is it, the opacity. So opacity, I can set it to 0 as well. If I set it to 0, so as you can see, our h1 is there. Okay, the h1 is there, and also the spans are not inside of the same line. So h1 is there. So there is a difference between the opacity of 0 and display of none. And now you might be thinking like, hey, where I can use the display none property. And it is used quite often when we basically develop a responsive mobile navigation menu. Something like this. So inside of the MDN, what I can do, I can just open up the DevTools. And as you can see, our like the navigation menu is gone, and it is inside of this hamburger menu, which is now visible. Okay, so if I just do that, so here is our hamburger menu. And now if I just zoom out a little bit, and style of here, what I can see, okay, container, so this is the one, I believe. And yes, as you can see, here it is, the display of none. If I just untoggle that, here is our hamburger menu, and we can set and unset everything. Okay, so yeah, so whenever we want to like build something like that, like the navigation menu, like the responsive navigation menu, especially uh, when we want to just hide something in certain screens and show something in certain screens, we can use the display none property to hide the element completely. Okay, by setting the opacity to 0, the element will not be gone. it will be there, but we will not be able to see that. The opacity is 0. But if I use the display none, then the element will be gone. Okay. So yeah, so this is basically the display none property. And by the way, one thing I want to clarify here, the element will be gone. What do I mean by that? Basically, if I just go here, so as you can see, there is this h1 heading, but the element will be gone from the HTML, like the visible HTML, okay? But the tag, like the HTML tag, will not be vanished by somehow. So it was one of the confusion which I had initially when I learned about this. But yeah, so basically the HTML element will be there, but there will be no way we can select that, or no way we can see that element. Okay, all right. So this is how we use the display none property.